Hey Google, set an alarm for 35 minutes.
I've set an alarm for 35 minutes from now. It will go off.
Hey guys. Whoo! What is going on, everybody? We are working on the wizard tower again. I've been hella busy. Hella busy. But it's time to get back on it. Back at this. Little hell yeah, Brody. Can I get a hell yeah, Brody? I hear a hell yeah, Brody. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? I'm moving so fast. Didn't tell anyone. Just let everyone know I'm live. Oh, there we go, there we go. That is what we call litmus. Alright. So, where we left off last was just throwing some towers up for this here tower. We got a lot of work to do yet. A lot of work. So first thing is first. Let's go. Huh, that's weird. Let me just, it's gotta be that. Um, let's see. Do I not have any? I feel like I should be using some dark oak here. I didn't have any. Didn't bring it. Okay. That's fine. What do I got here? It's been a little minute since I've been on. Okay. No dark oak. That's fine. That's fine. We were just gonna run over here and get some dark oak. No big dealio. Okay, so that's how many logs I got. But we need slabs and stairs. Go down around and this away. Hell yeah. Oh shoot, it's basically, it's nighttime. We should just sleep real quick. If anybody in chat doesn't know, I don't like wearing socks and I have my socks on, so. Be gone, socks. Be gone. So what I'm thinking with this, it's going to continue to go down. But at this level, it should be like the first level that it kind of comes up. We'll just place that there for now, because, like, I don't want to do the floor out of that. That's the thing. If I do that, I feel like I might make the floor out of that and just be like, man, I hate this floor. Don't want to do birch. I brought all that polished granite, but I haven't used it. Interesting. It seems like we're getting a floor. I know you can't actually, but it pisses them off instantly, and it's kind of funny to me. Got too much stuff right now. Pick anything else up. Oh, I think it was actually there that I had that torch. There we go. Yay, ender pearls. Somebody in the comments earlier, they hadn't played Minecraft in a minute, is what they were saying after they like had learned what the case actually was. They're like, how the hell did you get 3 ender pearls to drop on 1? That's crazy, RNG. And I'm like, looting. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Forget exactly who that was, and it's probably best that way, because we don't want to out a Brody like that, but like, dude, it was a funny. Alright, let's just keep filling out this floor while we're at it. Make things look good. Wait, where was that? I don't know where those are. Just trying to place them where they were, just so that, like, whatever the lighting is in here, it doesn't get messed up. Because I don't want to be saying creeper. Aw, man. And then if my fucking items despawn, I'll be like, so way back in the mines. Got my pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. Wow. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to be like that. I've been like that. I don't want to be like that. Never again. What happened once before. Never again. And I'm not saying that I'd die, you know. I'm saying that like the blocks would though, and I don't want that, man. I'm actually running low on blocks. It's crazy. I'm getting like to the point where I'm like, oh, if I want to use that block, I have to go and harvest it. And it hasn't really been like that for a long time. A long, long time. So, yeah. But now we're gonna just work on this spiral. Just like I'm spiraling out of control right now. This is gonna take a minute. Holy cow. Didn't realize how many minutes this might take. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of what I'm doing right now. But hey, look at that. Look at that. We're getting pretty close to that top. Gonna get through all these slabs and stairs. It's gonna be pretty nice. Because normally I just have like a ton of slabs and stairs. So, you know. Oh, shoot. Actually, we can just move that there. But that is my last stack of stairs. Damn. Then we're gonna have to go through and figure out how we're gonna slab this. Because I want them slabs to look good. Them slabs don't look good, then there's no point on putting them stairs. And if you don't understand my logic, man, that's all I gotta say. Man, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? Other than that, we just have to like shave the birch. Uh-oh. That is disgusting. Never let me do that again, chat. You let me do that again, chat, I'm gonna be mighty upset with myself. Yeah, I said it. Ah. Right now, though, if somebody wanted to like walk up here, it'd be like a little parkour course for them. Talk about a one block vertical jump for the stake. That's a half block angle jump. Going to parkour civilization. Jesus. Oh shit! I didn't realize I didn't realize I had made it to the top. Okay. That's just bunk, but whatever. Now that's just crazy. Well, while I'm down here, might as well get these fixed up. Kind of like the little parkour course that I'm working on here. I want to change a thing. Although, what I would like to do is figure out some sort of way to create some sort of robust looking support bracket. And I think if I use the shelves, I think I can do that. Damn it. Not again. This is terrible. Alright, now I'm out of stairs. But we're almost to the top. Ooh, let's see if we can't just shave those. Heck yeah. And then we're good up there. We're good over there. Okay. Rotten flesh. Ew. Though we do need to fall. I feel like that's the only, like... It's the only way down. I wish there was a mob down there I could hit. Ew. I will need to make a drop. Like some sort of a drop pit thing for that. Cause like, yeah, nah. I really don't have a crafting table down here. That's some bunk because I have like a whole stack of crafting tables. Um, but they're upstairs in my storage. So it's like, be faster to just craft one. That's why it's kind of bunk. But whatever. So what we will definitely be needing to do is, I feel like that one should go, nope. I feel like that one should go up and that one should go down. And then this one should go up. Like that. Right? It's like boom, 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 boom. And that's how it should, I'm thinking, be designed. At least in my head. Just like that. And it'll just keep going. I should make a post on Snap. Oh yeah. Alright, now we're just gonna do this little pattern all the way up. And then once we get to the top, we'll finish off the stair. I'm thinking about doing another wood variant though for the sides. That way I can be like, this is the spruce room. This is the dark oak tower, you know? And like you're like, well, how do you tell? It's like, look at the stairs. And then like I'll use like those sapling types maybe even. This is the oak room. Nah, I don't want to do oak if I'm going to do dark oak because then that just sounds like this is the oak room. This is the dark oak room. This is the spruce. It's like, it doesn't have a good ring to it. So, if I was to use dark oak, obviously for this one, spruce for another. Ooh, the mangrove. That's not a bad idea. Damn, it's getting dark up here. That's another thing I'm going to need to run through and test. Make sure all the light levels are correct, because I'm pretty sure that this block that I'm standing on right here, mobs should be able to spawn on it. Not by design, of course, but I should probably go through this log now and come on, brain, think. Add some lighting blocks or something. Nope. Well, at least you don't fall all the way down now. Y'all in chat are probably like, I can't even see it, so. Stuck that one tight. Made that turn really tight, I should say, but you know. I don't even know why I thought I could do that, like the way I did that. Alright, hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh no, wait. I'm glad that's the side that we decided to go all the way through. I might need to come back with something else. But I'm thinking since this is the top here, we'll just go bam bam. And then whatever. No, yeah, we'll just use these slabs for the floor. Just like that. That's not gonna work. There we go. I'm gonna sneeze, chat. I feel it. Also, we're gonna need some sort of balcony right here. Something that's like accessible for Elytra, but also looks dope as shit. Whee! Oh my god. Oh my god, my stomach was like turning like crazy. 'Cause like that's a crazy Minecraft jump to survive. Ooh. Ooh, that hit just right. Probably gonna need to find some spruce now though. And I don't see any down here. We're also going to need to figure out what we want to do for light going all the way up. I think I'm going to need some spruce anyways to make, we'll have to figure something out. But I don't know if I want to design that like separate, like it's got its own palette and it's its own thing. But maybe I try and make use of the copper. I don't know. I don't know. He's a statue now. He's a statue now. Hell yeah. Hell oh shit. Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. Check your recipes. Huh? Oh, you can wax them like that. I got so excited. But if that's the case there, hold up. If I got, can I, there we go. Ooh. So he's got one, two, three, four, five, six. No, wait, one, two, three, four, four. Four different, okay, four. Four is cool. Four is cool. But I have a bunch more in the basement that I've been trying to oxidize as well. So, with that being said, let's grab the wood that we need. How much mangrove do I got? Hardly any. We got some saps though, so let's grab our stack of saps. Let's grab, yeah, that's decent. And then that, why not? Don't have what I'm looking for there. And then bone marrow. And then we good. One thing I do want to do though, before I knock those guys down and break them, is I want them all in the same orientation so that they're not like fucked. And then, ooh, I should get one piece of wax. Get maybe two. But just get a couple pieces of wax. Grab three. Fuck it. And we might scrape one back. And if anybody's got a name suggestion, pop them in the comments, whether it's on the live right now or after the fact. If you're watching with the replay, I don't mind. I get to every single comment as fast as I can. I live to see YouTube and its notifications pop up. But yep, I knew it. There's one guy broke up there. See this guy, I don't know if it's this guy or not, but did not mean to oxidize that guy. Wait, is he still wax then? No, but he is weathered now. Interesting. Okay. Pick that guy up so I don't wax him either. Wait, so how would you bring him back to life? Okay, you're the waxed one. No? Wait, did I wax the right one to begin with then? I must be dumb or something. Alright, we'll have to like let that guy oxidize a bit more, but hopefully we don't have any just hidden about. Oh, the few of them are still moving, I hear. I heard a few move just now. Huh. Oh. Alright. What do I got in these? Nothing to go that crazy for. See, I heard one. It must be these guys up there. I want to just make sure, because this place is not really that finished. Yeah, okay. I think I'll have to check. I don't want to spoil that too much, not gonna lie. That's what I call my meme room. There's other words for that as well, but I don't know if they're safe for YouTube. But it's all for a meme, don't worry. That sheep. But this guy, we're gonna have to get him to oxidize a little bit more before I'll pick him up again. Although there might be an achievement to bringing a guy back. We'll just put him on my desk. We'll let him sit there. Dude, these guys would have been so cool to use for like castle designs when I was like trying to like do statues and stuff. 'Cause like look at that. It's just dope. All right. So if it gets struck by lightning though, does it come back to life? That's what I want to know. Alright. One thing I should check before I go back down though. Yeah, 'cause I got a little bit of slab I can grab. So I won't need to make I don't think I'll need those logs actually. I just need to make stairs for this. And then I was just thinking now that I might make separate entryways. Like they're all gonna still be connected the way that they are, but then they each have like maybe their own front door access as well. I don't know. I want to make this like tower so that like if like a trio of my friends, let's say, because I have a few bases that's set up for like one person or two persons, right? A duo or a solo. But I don't have a trio base, so I wanted to build a trio base so that if anybody was to join and needed a place to crash, if it was a trio, this would be the way to do it. Now, one of them would have to duke it out with the other two in a tournament, which would just be awesome content for the big tower. But we could add some doors. Well, I guess there wouldn't be a door to this tower because yeah, nah, it's pretty inaccessible. So maybe we scratch that last idea. But all the other ones, decent, decent. So, with this though, you come into the room, and I'm thinking that we start the spruce stairs off just like this, you know? We'll just kind of bring it up and around. And then same thing on the other side, but when we get mangrove, bring it up and around. Damn, that picked up in my mic it seemed. Oh, I thought there was like something up there, like maybe a golem or something. I don't know what the hell I thought I saw. But I guess since I got the slabs this time, I can come in and just put the pattern in while I'm doing the stairs. I guess I'll do it, you know. It's like taking out the garbage, I guess, you know. Like, I don't want to, but I guess since I have to. Someone has to, you know, like. She. Okay, I'm just being dumber than shit now. That is my laundry needing to be moved. Give me like a few seconds, chat. I will be right back. Yo, 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 yo. Oh, shit. Hey, Google. Start a timer for 45 minutes.
I've started a timer for 45 minutes. It will go off at 9:03 p.m.
Chat, how have I gone this long without a water? I'm thirsty. Hold up, chat. I'll be right back again for like 30 seconds. H2O. It's important. It's very important. Keeps you sane. So apparently when I had gotten on the realm, Goose had just gotten off the realm. Crazy work, that. Alright. Alright. Hell yeah. Not gonna lie, all the stripping of spruce is like really satisfying. Well, not spruce, but birch. It's like just removing the ugly birch, and showing what's really beautiful underneath. Hashtag you don't need makeup, girl. 2023, 2025. What year is it? 2025. Okay. Don't know why I think it's 2023, but if you think it's 2023, you can vote for me for president because I'm sure that our votes are going to be valid. I wonder if you're running for president, if you get to technically vote, and if you, like, if there's like a rule you can't vote for yourself. That'd be kind of weird, but it would be funny too. Like, yeah, you can vote, but you can't vote for yourself. And then, like, you also have to publicly state who you voted for and why. And it can't be, like, just some throwaway. That would be a cool thing. Be like, yeah, if you throw it away, you could just make it so that, like, your whole, like, thing is invalid. Like, you're just invalid. Vote for, like, the opposite candidate. Well, they had a few points. Just, that'd be stupid, but, you know. Like, some of the things I'm saying are definitely, like, 1,000,000% like, very stupid, low IQ. But, like, there's a few things that I say where I'm like, okay, maybe I have a little bit of sauce. Just a little bit, though, guys. Don't get excited. If I had all the sauce, we'd be at a milli vanilli subscribers. Nope. Don't know how we got to that, but nope. For the trio that does live here, listening to my happy gas as they sleep, that is the ultimate punishment. Oh, but then again, you get to hang out with them all day. You know, you're just like chilling with the happy gas. Like, yo, what's good with it? What's good with the happy gas? How you doing? What's up, Caspa? What's up, my G? What up, Brody? Yo, is this tower gonna get hella fucking tight? And I wonder. Dude, I love Kanye. I wish he really did run for president. That shit would be fucking lit. Kanye, Kanye. Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm Kanye, and I'm now president. The real first black man for president. Kanye West. Obama wasn't really black. I bet that's what he would say. Kanye would be like, Obama wasn't really black. I'm your first black president. He'd be like, he didn't grow up in Chicago. He's not like us. Some shit like that. I could see it. It would be fucking hilarious. And it would just make me want to vote for your Kanye even more. I'm not even gonna, no Cappington, no lies. It might just might happen. Because I will be the video editor on that campaign. Maybe that's what I should get into next. Politicians, politics, talking the talk, walking the walk. You guys know what I'm saying? A little Paula, a little tick. Nah, don't worry, guys. I've been told that by my friends I shouldn't do politics because I'd probably become like some sort of dictator. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba da. Bow 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 ba dum bum ba da. Bum bum ba dum bum bum ba da bum. That would so be our national anthem the second I get elected. Just so people understand the vibe that we're going for. Oh man. Be like Jesus for president. Every vote for him is a vote for his locks of hair. You don't get to keep them, but you get to look at them because they're in office. I feel like it's a decent campaign strategy. Now, is it a winning campaign strategy? To be questioned, to be questioned. But you don't know. You don't know, kids, until you try. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need to try and get myself elected on a hair-based, vote. You guys want to vote for me? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But what I do know is a bapa booey. A bapa booey. Yeah, no. This is just me being as brain rot as possible. Because this is going to just take a second. And we got to do it just one more time, but still. Still. Okay, we're at the top here. But we got to get mangrove. We got to get mangrove, guys. So it's a little bit harder a task than just doing it and just getting it. Nevertheless, here I am. A little bit different of a tower. So that's going to have to come out, but that can stay. Can we? Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Oof, still made my stomach drop a little bit. Alright, mangrove time. Oh, nope. One of the most annoying trees, just because, like, the blocks. Although I don't know, I might use some of the roots and stuff. I forgot that this is also the brush type that I need, so this actually might work out. Not too bad. The roots, however, but I can deal with one headache for the mangrove. Damn, I was really hoping that there wasn't gonna be another mangrove block up there. Alright, we're gonna have to like climb our way to the top. Oh shit, this thing's huge over here, so I'm glad I did. Let's see, how many do we got? Just the two? Alright. Alright. Oh shoot, is there a whole nother thing right here? Because I didn't know it went off in a third direction. There it is. Alright. Think I got it all? Time will tell. Nope. Well, damn. We got a pair of shears in here or something. I feel like I brought some shears at one point. Yep. That's gonna just make this a lot easier. Plus, I want a shit ton of those, whatever you call it, leaves. So. Whoa! Never seen the inside of one like this. Look at that. This one's huge. Dang, look at that, chat. Just an absolute behemoth. See, I think that there might still be wood in that as well over there. Just not despawning. One of these is a little bit emptier, so we'll throw those mangrove roots in. Though we do got, we'll just scaffold. Well, I think that was it. Pretty sure that was our missing. No way, I see a log up there. Damn, chat! Well, that'll be the end of that. Hopefully. How much wood do I got? 51? Probably gonna need a bit more than that. Dude, we got a bully sage to get online. What the Hellington? What the Hellington? Alright. So that thing's almost gone. That thing's gonna go. Let's do one more of these, see where that gets us. Oh, fuck. Man, that was a small one. L, L, major L, but we took it down. No problem. It's out of here. No longer existing. Alright, just a little bit more root. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Not even a stack. That sucks. I think we were at 9 and now we're at 11. Like, if you were to look at our end totals. So that was just hardly any. And this thing is tiny, so I don't even have to do too much to get to the top of it. So that's a great sign. This is probably going to break here. There it is. Yep. That was 6 logs. 6 whole mangrove logs. That was... I feel robbed. Oh shoot. I need probably a pair of shears just because it makes it easy. Throw some of these leaves out of the old inventory. There we go. That's a good spot. Well, I'm glad I at least brought all these shears down. This looks like maybe a little bit more of a classic one where it splits from side to side. We'll get to the top and see what we're dealing with. Okay. Yeah, a lot of what I'm thinking. But I'm seeing some up and some down. I hope there's no alterations going left and right. Let's look. We've got too thick. Excuse me, chat. No, we should be good to tear this thing out. Doesn't look like it goes left and right anymore. I do worry about it going, because it looks like it has multiple lefts and rights. Just from the way this is looking so far. So we gotta pay it. Yep, there's the other one. See, that one even went down a little bit before it finalized. And there's maybe another one even. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. I'm thinking we'll plant another mangrove right here. We're at a stack and a half now, so that's not bad. That last one gave us a decent amount. No lie there, but this one, ooh, it looks complicated. Okay. I thought it looked like it turned or something. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, if that's the last layer, that's kind of crazy, because that thing did not look that traditional. Okay. I should not have used my shears for that, but we did, so we'll live and let live and move on. Man, I think it's time for a little bit of wizard. We just hit our first hour of the stream. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Gonna let some of these leaves break too. It looks like I got some room to start growing over there again, but let's let some of this foliage clear out. I got hella, which is great because I ran out of mangrove foliage and I definitely want to use more of it. I think on the walls I even need to finish some spots off on the back side, so that's gonna be really good for that. Alright. Cheers, chat. Thank you all for joining. Please like, comment, subscribe, and join the Discord. Man! See, that looks like moss, but it's gonna break into dirt. I don't know why. I feel like it just that stuff fucks with me. Maybe I don't know. Ah! But we'll do another one. Ba-ba-bam. Oh no, not honeycomb. Scaffolding. Oh, what the hell? Is there some sort of glitch that I don't know about where if you like place a mangrove near torches, it like has a limiting factor to like how big it can grow? 'Cause that's the smallest mangrove I think you could have got. Big mangrove. Perfect. Alright, we are out of, we're gonna have to swing this axe around a little bit. Unless, does this break it? Oh, yeah. Does I break it fast? Is this a small one? Yeah, it is. Shit. It ain't even a big one. There isn't anything to get excited about. Yeah. There's a part of me that just wants to spam mangroves all in the same area and then just like see what happens when I grow them all on top of each other. 'Cause I know they all kind of grow like that. And it'll just become like a monstrosity at the end of the day. And then there's just like a ton of wood. But this is probably the last mangrove I'm gonna do. Just because they are monstrosities. Look at that. They just keep going up and down and up and down and over and around. Is this a simple one? Okay. There's a little bit more to it at least. Okay, I think I might have hit it. Man. Alright, I think we're ready to do the mangrove steps now. Oh wait, that's not where we're storing our mangrove. And our roots, and I guess vines, and moss, and some sticks. And wow, we got a lot. Still shit dropping over there too, so I mean, like, and I think there's even more stuff to grab way over here, so we'll go over. Shut up, sheep. I actually meant to kind of, like, graze him, like, not hit him, but just kind of, like, but, yeah. Things happen. I got violent. I can't wait for this spear, though. That'll be cool. My bad, chat, alright? I know you guys are freaking out right now, but, like, my bad. Shit. The fact that there's just cooked mutton just sitting there, like, yep, that's what you get. Killed the sheep, got some mutton. Oh, this thing needs some mangrove leaf. Love. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It needed leaf. That's what needed it. No way. Illager? What are you guys doing in my backyard? Or is it a traveling villager? See? Same leaves around the wall, too. Yep. Called it. Illager! Traveling illagers! Oh, did I hit another one back there? I feel like I heard a third guy go off. Just a level 2 bad omen? What a noob. What a little noobing. Little noob. Little nooblet. Where's the rest of them? Come on. Telling me only 2 spawn? That's some BS and I know it. I know it for a fact. So I wonder if maybe they spawned potentially on the wall because it's outside. Don't know. Because, like, only 2 traveling illagers? That's kind of weird. But there's nothing over here. I think we'll have to run a distance because I don't have that tower set up with the multi-levels yet. We just built the stairs. Nothing's up here. Honestly, I thought I'd find like another illager or something. Why is there... Is that hole like that hard to get out of or something? Sniped. Wesley sniped. Ooh. I thought he was gonna move on me. That's why I aim like that. But as you can see, I am a very accurate man with a very accurate plan. See if I can hit a bat. Kinda, those are gonna be almost impossible. Alright, my bad, chat. I got distracted. Very ADHD brain right there. Ooh. That makes no sense. Where? Dude, it sounds like there's a horde somewhere. There must be like a huge cave or something that I covered up and just don't know where it's at now. We need to light this whole area up too. Like, it just isn't safe around the castle. And the walls, for sure, for sure, for sure. It's fairly safe in the backyard, you know. There's some times where I've had some issues, but you know, we're building. Like, I have everything set up and everything's like nice. But you know, I'm building, I'm doing some stuff. I'll tear out what's there in lighting, and that's kind of what's going on here is we're still figuring out the kinks. But oh, what the? Okay, can I get some stuff? Damn, what the hell? Huh, I feel like I was losing frames there, but I can't really pin pinpoint it. Yes, we want to keep it going to the right. I feel like for me that's the move. Then we need some slabs. Keep a free hand open. Eat some chicken. We haven't done any of the chores. So, like, yeah, sorry chat. Chores are probably going to be next. 'Cause those need to get done. We'll just go all the way up real quick. I want to get these stairs. Just on the baseline kind of a thing. Damn, it's dark as shit. Maybe I should just go use the bed over there real quick. Alright, alright. Nice and day. It's a nice daytime. Oh, wait. I'll need to figure something out. Like, I might have to look at some other artists for some inspiration, but, like, just build some sort of, like, thing that's, like, oh, shoot. That's, like, out there in the common area so that you can just be like, okay, this is, you know, obviously to this, for this room and this room. Like, so you can kind of call them by names. I keep doing that. I keep placing a block there when I don't need a block there. Damn it. Because it just needs to go out like that. Oop. I don't think many people who do watch have seen this with shaders, but holy hell, when I have shaders for this, this place will pop. I cannot wait for Distant Horizons to update again. That is like the most important mod. Once you play with Distant Horizons, you'll never play without it, or want to play without it. But I'm doing everything on the modern side, so the realm be the realm be modern, so Distant Horizons needs to update so I can use it again. Because it doesn't have a version, its newest version is not compatible with with the new client for whatever reason. It requires an update. Sometimes you can get away with not having to update it, but this was not one of those times. And then it looks like that they've already dropped another patch for some bugs probably. So, yeah. We may not see it in a second cuz whatever that bug update did could have set them back even further. Can't wait for them to drop that spear though. I'm gonna be like a menace rolling around on Maximus. Upgrading that to netherite just because I can. I haven't got a new netherite set in a second either. Oh, laundry. Alright, chat. Give me 1 second and I'll just be right back. This is the only bit of laundry I need to get. This is it. Yes, sir, chat. We are back. Whew. Jeezy Pete's. At least this is the last one. The repetitive shit kind of gets me, I'm not even gonna lie. Ah, shit. Okay. Damn, didn't even need the other stack of mangrove. Hardly, I mean. Mangrove stairs. Man, I should just not talk. Almost fell right through. Alright. Break that out. Set that out. Oh. Okay, there we go. It's like, what am I doing wrong here? There it is, there it is. And I'm probably gonna need some more slabs, so we'll be working from the bottom here soon. Two there. Shoo-wee! I think I'll only need like a little bit more though. I don't think I'll need much more slab than that. Ooh, I think I figured out how I'm doing the lighting in here. Oh. Wait. You kidding me? There's only one more section left? Okay. That's funny. Alright. What to do now? What to do now? Huh. Well, I did say I need to do chores. And you guys know by now, if I'm saying chores, it's like Minecraft chores. So, let's see. See, this is what I don't like about this copper update. It's the whole waxing of the copper. I'm not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of having to wax all these copper lanterns and all this other shit. Not gonna lie, guys. But I did say I wanted to do some chores, so we need to go to the basement, the sub basement. I'm gonna open up the door, see if it lets in some cool air. Hopefully not many bugs. And hopefully we don't have a lot of street racers tonight. Because those guys be going. Just vroom vroom. Vroomity vroom. We aren't doing anything with the turtles though, so at least there's that. Alright, I think that's all the cow. Which is kind of a big one, because we're running low on the steak. That's why I'm eating chicken, actually. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That looks like hella food. Damn. That much food, it's like one or the other. Yeah, we don't need to bring any more chicken. we can bring that up to the kitchen. Let's kind of give our copper golems some things to do. Yeah, we might want to bring the rest of that too. Trying to get more rabbits in that one, so whatever's falling to the bottom falls to the bottom. But you gotta kill before you breed, otherwise you could create an entity crammer in that, and that's not really the goal. Although it's fine, but like what you're really trying to do is get the Lucky's feet. I haven't brewed any of those potions. So maybe I should. Yeah, we'll let that one keep dangling. They still have babies that drop through though. Maybe that's the sign that it's full. I don't know. I'm just making guesses. Okay, we got 2 food slots open for that. And we got 4 slots of food. Okay. Dude, hella raw rabbit. I don't even need the raw rabbit. Oh shoot, I want to grab the other stuff. It's more about the feet. I mean, the other pelts are cool, you know, just as like an item frame thing or just more leather, but look at that. 22 lucky rabbit's foots. I mean, I don't clear that thing out every day, but you can get 3 or 4 per side every kill, which is like a Minecraft day or 2. So if you need speed potions, that's really the way to go. Is just build as many as you want. I mean, within that metric of like three to five. 5 being like really lucky, you know. But hey, we give these guys some stuff to do because it's got pork chops and steaks going there too, so they should have a lot to do. We'll help them out a little bit just because that thing is full, but I do want to see them work a little bit. I mean, that's their purpose. Almost everybody. Oh, bro, if you would have just looked in the chest above your head. Yeah! Yeah! I mean, they don't have to hardly move any, but it's cool. Especially because the next part that we're going to be building is more down into the earth. So I do want to focus a little bit onto that. But look at these guys. Figuring life out. Wonder how much they got through. I mean, 16 at a time, though. So, I mean, it's still cute. What did I just hear? Oh, you can. They're loud. Holy shit! Thought I heard one on this floor. Ah, shoot! I didn't put the rabbit's foot away, or the other stuff. The leather. Shoot. All right, we'll do the rabbit's foot. Yeah, we'll do that right now. See, that's up. Oh, it's sitting on a sneeze. The worst. Shoot, I didn't fall high enough or close enough to the dome. Oh my gosh. Jeezy Pete's. Oh, okay. There we go. It's fully oxidized now. I kind of want him sitting there, though. Just cuz. Hell yeah, we're really positive on leather now. That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Ugh. Actually, I have an idea for that guy. Do we want him? Yeah, like that. Starfished. I kind of want to start a farm of these things, because, like, they take a while to oxidize. Then just have, like, tons of them. Okay, the lightning blasting in the background just solidified that I'm going to do this real quick. Okay, that's empty, so that's cool. And then we need pumpkins, and then we need weeds. Okay, we got like 49. So I don't need this string, so just throw that. Then we'll just go grab some pumpkins real quick, and then just get a bunch lassoed up, walk away. Ba ba ba. They're still slaving. Where's my pumpkin? Oh, melons. Oh, no pumpkins? What the hell? What the hell? Just some bogus. Bogus.
Yo, what up, bro?
Yo! Better late than never. What's good with it, Brody?
I'm not late, bro. I arrived precisely when I mean to.
Okay. My bad, Olarin. My bad.
What? Crafting?
Yes, sir.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's been like 2 hours and all I've built is like a pair of stairs. But to be fair, the stairs were tricky. They were not just simple stairs, they were giant spiral staircases. 3 of them, in fact. It's been about 2 hours.
Yeah, decent.
I'm also like really getting low on iron, so we might need to make an iron farm, or I might need to start going AFK over at the manor.
Yeah.
But if I had an iron farm, it'd be like no issue. It'd be like come over, get iron when anybody needs it. So it really does make sense for me to do that. I might finish on the lighting within the tower and do some like inner basement kind of stuff. Um, I don't know. I might make an iron farm after that. I don't think it would be. I don't know where it would be though, because it has to be close enough to the castle, but I don't want it like on the castle. And then there's better iron farms out there now than like the one I have built from the way I seen it, that you can have an iron farm running that doesn't even need a zombie, and I'm like, what? But apparently, yeah, if you do it right, you won't even need to trap a zombie with a name tag. So. How was your day, Brody?
It was alright. That stuff was crazy with the market, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, it
Dude,
sucks.
there was. I'm looking at this stat right now. There was 9.4 billion dollars that got wiped out this today. So the same thing that happened to both you and I happened to 9.4 billion dollars.
Well, I mean, adjust for inflation, bro. That's exactly what it was. Like, that was the market adjusting itself for the inflation.
How does that work?
Think about it, bro. It's like printing money with crypto. At some point, it can become, on these lesser cryptos, valueless because there's just too much of it. And so, instead of like inflation hitting a point where like you can't even like afford a loaf of bread, it's like cheaper to burn the shit. Well, there's nothing to burn, right? So what does it do? What happens is those smaller coins crash. They have a little bit of a crash out. You know.
It was the entire market. The entire the entire crypto market took it. It wasn't just like small coins.
Well, what's Bitcoin at?
Yeah, I guess a lot of that.
Did Bitcoin take a dip?
Yeah.
How much? Was it like 14 grand, 25 grand, or 5 grand?
It was like 10%.
Okay, so it got a little hit. It's not, it will feel, the rupture in that. So it's a good time to buy Bitcoin. Because it's probably going to grow within that next 5%, or if another 5%, half of what it lost, all right, within the next month. And then it's probably going to roll out a little bit stagnant till it stabilizes at that currency level again. All that was the market adjusting for inflation. The market, like, crypto does its own shit, like it self-actuates. If there's too much of it on the market, it's gonna have to crash. And then all the people that are transferring in undervalued cryptos, they're probably gonna lose out like we did. But when it comes to the bigger coin, they're not gonna like have coins get deleted like that, but they're gonna feel the quake of the market. They're not vulnerable or invulnerable. It's really not a big deal, other than the fact that you lost money. It just shows that crypto isn't as easy to understand, like even to like the levels that we thought. It's just there's a lot more to it, and it works much like a self-actuating government.
I mean, I'm agreeing with some of the stuff you're saying, but like about the smaller coins getting hit, bigger, less liquidity in them. But yeah, I don't think that had anything to do with inflation.
But no, think about it. This is what people have been doing, bull running with crypto coins forever. They've been elastating or making money out of nothing and basically creating wealth, right? Eventually that hit a tipping point where the market goes, well, if this is all that everyone's doing, then no one's going to be able to make.
I'd say yes if crypto could only be transferred to one currency, but it's global. It doesn't really work that way with inflation. Like you're thinking about like bonds and shit.
Well, I'm thinking about it in like more of like the long term kind of like what it is, right? Like a form of currency. And currencies are normally regulated by governments, right? But in this case, it's regulated by the company of the currency, which is fine. But the only thing that I'm like really pointing out is that like okay, because the market is no longer regulated by the government, which regulates the market so that it doesn't crash like we saw for the Great Depression, right? Because there's no one regulating it for a Great Depression crash. On the crypto side of things, it doesn't have those same leaps and bounds, so therefore it's volatile, like we've always talked about. So therefore, the way that it is volatile is those same ways that we know about through the US dollar and the US currency and how it's inflated. It's volatile to the same standards and to the things that we don't understand about crypto. Agree to disagree, but that's kind of how I'm hearing it, at least. Shit's crazy though. It's exactly why it's exactly why I'm afraid of investing into cryptos because the bigger cryptos that are worth thousands, I'm never going to make that much money off of within their growth to status to whole coin, right? From a whole coin perspective, I'll never be able to like really grow a coin like a Bitcoin lottery kind of a thing. That's why I was willing to buy so much Aster. It was like, okay, that's like a really high risk, but also a really high reward, you know? Um, but then I look at like those bigger coins with a ton of money. I can't, it's harder to obtain a whole coin, and even if I do, the margins at which it moves is that much more risky. But if you can get a low buy-in coin like what we were trying to do, that's really the best way to like go about it. Is try and find that long term, in my opinion. Because I don't have the mental fortitude to watch my money grow and shrink. It was already depressing enough watching that go instantly from $50 to 48 to 40 to 30 to 20. I was just like, all right, just let it ride out. You have a decent amount of these coins, and if it picks back up, I'll just buy more, you know, before it hits the original buy-in price, and then I'm fucking wait till that doubles or whatever. But and that's why like in the stock market they were like, oh, you gotta hold. I don't know if you're responding or not, by the way, bro. You're being quiet, so I'm know that sometimes you have technical. Okay, okay, okay. Just know that sometimes you have technical difficulties, and I don't want to be like, yeah. No, that's unless you got.
Just trying to get your overall point.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a glass of water right quick. You got something to say, or because I got one more thing, I guess, to kind of like summarize it all. Good summary statement. Okay, cool. You're coughing. Basically, like when I look at like this bull run that we've been having with crypto, it reminds me of everything that we were doing with the stock market and before the Great Depression, and how like the stock market was basically a bull run. And I think a lot of people recognize that, and they're like, okay, well, we can do this to crypto because it's not our economy. So, and that's why I think it's going through what it's going through because it is the free market before the Great Depression.
Um, yeah, but like crypto is regulated, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Hyperliquid, Link, like they're all regulated by the government, and that started whenever Trump won the election. They started making moves to make government standards, and there's even a crypto index fund now. Vanguard made a crypto index fund.
Ooh, I should invest into that. Um,
So I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, where it's like
so
kind of a playground for them to like manipulate money, but
Mhm.
I mean, the stock market is doing the exact same thing right now. Like it had just as big of a dip. I mean, it wasn't as great as percentages, but um,
Right, because they play
yeah,
within each other.
and I think I mean we just needed to not do leverage, and we'd be fine. It's just the fact that people were gambling, like we were gambling on that shit, and um, like I think they kind of rigged it today. Like somebody, it might have even been the Trump administration, because they have already pulled some crypto uh,
Did somebody do
crypto
a roll
stuff,
pull,
and
a rug pull?
well, what I'm saying is, within the matter of 15 minutes, there were many reputable coins, including Sui, which I've been buying a lot of. Sui went from $3.6 to 50 cents in a matter of 15 minutes. So that basically wiped out everybody who had longs, and everybody who had just spot bought the coin, which that's what was doing with Sui. We were fine because we held the coin instead of gambling on it. So I think somebody definitely manipulated that, because yeah, I mean, Sui stayed down that low for like a minute or two. That alone was able to wipe out all like $9 billion.
So is Aster back to what it was price wise before the dip? Is what you're saying?
It's not back to where it was. It When it dipped today, it was at 1.8, in the 1.8 range, and now it's in the 1.3, 1.4 range. But it had dipped all the way down to 90 cents. So like it was an artificial dip that just wiped out billions of dollars. And um, you know, I don't know how effective your theory would be. It could be true where they were trying to beat inflation and wipe out all this inflated money, because
What?
that
So
was $9 billion that they just wiped out of our economy. So that probably helps the dollar.
that helps crypto. That helps basically like okay, so if
Why would it
money
help crypto?
well, think about it like I mean it not help crypto, but that would like even the money out, right? Because like if all of this wealth is being generated from nothing, right? And
Yes.
then it has a crash like we've seen today because the wealth didn't have anything that was it was generated on, nothing that it could physically be like tied and leveraged to. It became so weak and so volatile that while the bigger dogs maybe felt like a 10 to 15% hit, right? These smaller coins just absolutely snapped under the weight of its own value.
Yeah, because they're less real than Bitcoin.
Exactly. So therefore, that's inflation doing its thing. That's literally like within like the bureaucracy of like how they've set up the market today. That's all of those pieces moving to fight inflation. That's exactly why this happened. So, that either means that it's going to become more rapid or less occurring. But it seems like that when this does occur, it would probably be a good time to start buying more coins. If we see everything level out. But it could become more
Well,
rapid.
That 5 minute period around 4 o'clock today was the time to buy. That was the time to buy.
And think about it like this, right? If you are talking about somebody that's manipulating the market, bro,
The Trump cabal, yes.
then you're talking about people that are more interested in buying when it's the right time to buy. Not just
Yeah, exactly. That's what the whole tariff thing is.
so
The
I
tariff
mean,
talk was an artificial way for Trump cabal to manipulate the market.
I don't know what
So
cabal
that's
means.
like kind of like a secret group. Sure. Small group of a small group of people united in a secret, often political plot.
Okay, well, I mean, there is no denying that whatever Trump's doing is whatever that is, cabal. I mean, he's very open about, like his next generational, like movement that's very political. So that's definitely a way to describe him.
But yeah, so I don't know where it's gonna go. I mean, it has hit the 4 year cycle. The 4 year cycle hit on October 6th. So in theory, Bitcoin should start crashing soon.
That could
And
have been the first bit of the crash. Shoot, I grabbed
yes,
spruce. I mean, like it doesn't have to be like all at once, it could just be a slow chip down. Because let's say, like Wednesday or next Friday, it does the same thing, another 10%. It didn't have enough residual time to gather what it lost. Like, it didn't have enough time to breathe, to catch up. Loses another fucking 10, maybe even 20, like percent.
well, yeah. I mean, that's what the altcoins have been doing.
And I mean,
Keeping their level.
crypto has been seeming more and more like a risk than a place to go make money.
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely opportunities, but they're very few.
Yeah, well, it's just like, it's not like when I was a wee boy, and I bought my first Dogecoin, and like, fucking, you thought, oh, you could just sit on this, and then it just fucking crashes. What's stupid is it wasn't like it is today with the whole future shit, so it's not like I actually was like, if I would have held on to that shit, at one point I would have fucking been rich. Not rich, but I would have been like, hell yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
The Sage Sailor has joined. How marvelous. 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 Okay. Now it begins. I start the ultimate hallway. Or wait, do I need to bring this down more? I need to think about what I'm doing. Hmm. It's not like a bad thing to then just... Yeah. Kind of like it gets off the pole. Just double that path length. Because that is the mood. The mood. Brody. That's the mood. Alright, just so I can get out. What happened to my torches? I thought I had a bunch of torches, but... Oh, it's because I crafted all those lanterns. Fuck. Okay. What are you gonna do? But use the lanterns. Alright, I feel like this is far enough down to start building. I just need to finish this off. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If I'm doing this right, I should be carving out the floor and the roof at the same time, giving me like 3 blocks. Then I'm thinking I'm gonna use slabs. For the human spots. For their spots, I don't think I'll use slabs. I think I'll use full blocks just because I think it might screw with their pathing. We're gonna need pumpkins. And then the way that I design this, it should be repeatable. So I should be able to just repeat the pattern. But this will be our hallway. And we'll set it up with chests and get everything like looking kind of like oriented right, because there can only be 16 double chests in a room. And then from there, that's where we'll start our organization of this new storage system using the Copper Golems. Alright, let's think. So we're going to need a spare block. And then a double chest, double chest, double chest. Oh, wow. I want to add a spacer for a door. And then that's going to need a corner. So this essentially should be the room. It's width. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. We'll mirror that. Ooh, there we go. Oh shoot, I want that over one more. Okay. I don't know how far I can go that way, but figure that out. So now, same rule with depth. We're going to need this one block, but let's think out loud here. So that's our corner. That's a double chest. Because let's think. 1, 2, wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then double 16. Because they'll be stacked on top of each other. But we can make that, you know, this all right here, double chest, and then that would be our corner, is what I'm thinking. So let's just open this up. Clear out some of this inventory space. Wait a minute. Blank, double chest, blank. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, we want to clean that out. It should then be this whole area. So then if we were to just lay some things out, double chest, double chest, double chest, double chest, just like that. Oh, and then we'll need to go back another layer just for that extra row of double chests. And then our copper chest will be placed in the middle there. And what I'm thinking is, I don't know. Trying to think of like a way to like deliver them the items without having to go in there to drop the items off. That would be kind of nice. So like this is the base space. If we were to just place a single chest or maybe even a double chest down, right? This is just the base amount of space. But what if we were able to do something extra? Because my thought is, right now, if we placed the double copper chest like this, and then put a slab on top of that there, so it can still open and close, then the guy can just like come over here and grab out, right? But then that makes it so that the whole room needs to be shifted a little bit. And then the way that the dude's AI, or not AI, but like the way he's programmed is like, okay, I'm gonna walk to the nearest chest, and then the next nearest chest, and then the next, and the next. So then this half of the room isn't really as well watched as if you were to place it in the middle. Any thoughts, Goose?
Yeah, I think you got the right idea.
With putting it in the corner?
All of it.
Well, the only thing is like that I'm thinking is like, well, I could do like a hopper system with like a water elevator, but those get laggy.
Can you try and find a use for the golems?
That's what I'm doing is, but I might need a little bit of redstone to move it to their chest without going into their room. Because I'd like to just have like some sort of observation, just kind of like watching them, if you will. But what I guess I could do is I could make the rooms a little bit different. Maybe it would help me if I like had a copper chest down here to kind of play. But I don't even have jack-o'-lanterns right now. Not jack-o'-lanterns, but carved lanterns. Oh my god, I have to sneeze again. I keep getting these sneezes that just take way too long to form. It's kind of annoying.
What's annoying? Sneezing?
Yeah, well, the sneezes I've been having because they just been lingering on my sinuses, bro. Hey, they got through all their. Oh no, wait, yeah. Oh, they did get through it all. Nice, nice. Alright. They might hate me for that, but. Oh wait, I'm being way dumb. You gotta go up in there. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, it's there. But what am I? Yeah, I didn't think I had any. Do you have a melon farm anywhere, bro?
Yeah.
Like, or not a melon farm, but a pumpkin farm?
Yeah.
You do. You do, you do.
In the tunnel system.
Oh shit, that's right. If I were to take the tram, I could go harvest some pumpkins over there. Thank you, bro.
But don't thank me yet.
Don't what?
Don't thank me yet.
Why? Is it emptied out?
I don't even know if there's anything there or not.
Dude, I had to turn down the minecart noise because Distant Horizons still hasn't updated. For some reason I decided to take the long way. Alright, we're gonna have to jump off like a hobo. And break the cart. Yes! There's a decent amount of pumpkins. Enough to get me started. I don't know if you have enough light level down here to get all these other pumpkins to grow.
Yeah, I don't think so.
L, my G. That kind of sounds like an L. That's insane.
You did what?
I ran through the cactuses without being, like, hit.
Oh, nice.
I'm just insane. Did you ever get to check out the map for the month?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you like what you seen?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Loved it, dude.
Hell yeah. Hmm. You in the nether by chance?
No.
Can we sleep?
Yeah, I guess.
I hope I brought copper over there. Man, I need to get the glass.
You still not flying?
Nah, bro. It's been all right, bro, cuz I'm just at the castle, you know. Not like I'm going anywhere.
Guess it's better for stream too.
Yeah, they get to check shit out, you know. I need to stop jumping off basically everything. So I'm thinking. Okay. Oop. No, wait. That's still wrong. There we go. Then. But we're gonna have our door right here. So what if we did it? We're gonna have it go. It's gonna go up because this is all the floor, and then this will be stacked. Nope. Then this will be stacked like that. Shoot, I need my copper chest. I did get some copper chests made up, so grab those. Then we're gonna use iron doors so that the golems don't move from room to room. Put them on. Pressure plates on the outside, buttons on the inside. And then I think if you use gold pressure plates, those are for players only, right? Believe so. Seems like Goose has gone mute again. I was hoping you'd back. That's correct, right? With the Copper Golems. Or with the gold.
Hold on.
With gold, I mean. Gold pressure plates are player only.
I think that's only with iron.
Is that iron pressure plate?
Yeah. Because gold, I'm pretty sure gold still triggers with other stuff.
But not blocks, maybe?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I looked it up just as we were talking about it. Alright. Then... Want... I feel like I want to use mangrove buttons. But then down in the basement itself, we will use... See, this is what I mean, Chad. Look at me. I'm broke. Other than deep slate. I got a little bit of andesite, a little bit of diorite. Okay, I could use nether bricks on the like absolute bottom floor. I can mess with that. I like that. But I'm not using that as the roof. That's just too much darkness. In fact,
Andesite and diorite. Need some.
hmm. I think I'll take you up on some of that andesite. We'll have to head over there. So that'll be in a second, chat. The walls. Hmm. Feeling andesite roof. Okay, maybe a little bit of polished black stone as like a bottom trim. I don't want something too dark. Okay, yeah, that would work. We'll just strip some oak logs. My character just don't feel as fast when he's been eating just cooked chicken. I swear. Feels faster on the steak.
Seriously, dude. Seriously.
Seriously, dude.
Seriously, dude.
100%. So cereal right now, it's not even funny. little secret. Yeah, every room. They should check that chest. Feel like I'm gonna just stick lighting blocks in the corner, like frog lights or something. That'd be dope. I want to build this room as like a prototype room, and then the other rooms I'll just build off stream because like it's all gonna be repetition. So I won't bore stream, but we'll get this room like pretty functionable. I think I'll have to go get. No, wait, I have the frog lights, I think. Alright, so we'll slap the door there, put our button there. Now, let's go get our frog lights. Then oh, went a little lower than I needed. Alright. So I think we'll just stick that in the corner there. Yep. Just do the same. That way if any of them fall in that, all the light we need, everything, blah blah blah. And they shouldn't escape if we keep them busy enough. And then I think we should probably do is grab like some of these in slabs. Then if I place that slab there, because I can open it like that there, but if I place the slab, oh, okay. Damn, makes me wish that there were slabs for logs. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, bro.
But if you make that a full brick, maybe I should have done that in, maybe I should have done stairs. Shoot. Cheers, skis.
Cheers.
So, I learned a lesson.
What?
Basically, if you ever see like hash, what is this shit called? Hold up. Oh, that's the, this is what it is. Okay. Notorious #1 bubble hash, never buy it.
Why? Is it garbage?
It's fucking bubble hash, which is decent, right? It's basically like a bubble, a butter, a type of butter, mixed with keef.
Okay. So it like fucks up your rig.
Well, didn't fuck it up, but it was leaving shit behind that took a minute to
Yeah,
burn
that's not
out.
good.
Yeah, bro. I fucking ended up going to the dispensary 2 days in a row because of that shit.
Crazy.
But it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, like that shit was just bonk. And like, you would have thought the dude at the fucking counter would have been like, hey, by the way, this is what it is. Hey, are you planning on smoking this in a rig? Or just something, you know. Something to be like, hey, this may not be exactly what you're used to. Or what you think it is. Because now I read the packaging and I'm like seeing that it says seasonal. And I'm like, oh. Dude fucking just pushed some shit on me. Because he doesn't give a fuck. Welcome to America. So yeah, nah, I've seen him working there for a while, so if I ever see him again, he will not be getting a tip. Or a nice one or some shit. Like, he's gotta fucking butter me up, bro. Like, that shit is ridiculous. Bro should have had my back, in my opinion, but... Yeah, no, but I feel like bro kind of fucked me on that, you know? Because he pointed it out and everything. He's like, this is what we got as like a special, you know? It's like, oh, okay. Dude, the chicks at that store though, they fucking it's like complete opposite. They just fucking like they know like they're like, "Oh, I've smoked this one, I smoked that one, like, I recommend this and that. Like, they ask you, like, what are you smoking out of, you know, to, like, fucking make sure you've got, like, the right products in front of you. Like, I don't know, bro, like this one girl was, like, talking about this, and she's like, oh, wait, you're smoking out of a rig, never mind, just ignore all that. And it's like, alright, bet, you know, she got my back. The dudes don't give a fuck, it feels like.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. I'm a good tipper. Like, I don't just fucking be like, oh, thank you for fucking helping me. Goodbye. Like, I fucking throw a little thank you every time because that's the right thing to do. Not with you, bro. I remember your mullet. Alright, so prototype room is looking good. Now I'm gonna test something. Okay, okay, okay. Dude is walking about, chilling. He's looking for stuff. He's like, I don't got nothing. But he's here. He's alive, bro.
He is here.
I kind of want to. There's not really a good spot for a viewing window. That's the only thing that kind of stinks. You can look through the stair. Oh my god.
Bless you, bro. Bless you.
Thank you. I mean, other than adding some andesite to the ceiling, this thing's done as like what I'm gonna be doing, like compartmentalizing, like over and over and over again. But we'll do it a few times and create like a nice storage section. That way when we really start getting on like massive amounts of like one thing, we can like store it. Or I don't know, bro. I don't even know, bro. I'm just... The game released something. I'm making sure that it has a function in my realm. You know what I'm saying, Bodhi?
I know what you're saying.
He knows what I'm saying. But yeah, no, we just hit the 3 hour mark on the stream about 9 minutes ago. So everything else that I'm gonna do on the realm tonight's just gonna be pretty mean, pretty low key. It's getting late. I'm gonna just chill with the Sage of Sailors. And I hope everybody else on stream has a good night. It has been a pretty dope stream. We got a lot done, I feel like, in that like little bit of time, you know. We got the stairs all put up, and we got the like basement kind of figured out, so I can just do all that shit off stream and just have a good night, you know. So I hope everybody is chill. Goose, you got any parting words for the fans at home?
Stay groovy.
He says stay groovy. Alright, everybody. See you later.